Please have a huge round of applause for him. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Dhurbajyoti, Vice Chancellor Assistant Nivedita University. Everyone, can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Next up, we have Professor Bishwajit Ghosh, Vice Chancellor, the Neotia University. Thank you, sir, for taking out your time and coming to the event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Next up, we have Dr. Gagan Parekh, Associate Dean and HOD, Department of Management, Techno India University. Can we please have a huge round of applause? Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we have Dr. Bhakti Bhushan Barik, Dean School of Medical and Allied Health Science, Branware University. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we have our Dr. Pramati Roy, Director, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Swami Vivekananda University. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being part of this event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him? For her, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next up, we have Professor Dr. Indrani Bhattacharya, Director of International Relations from CCOM Skills University. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being part of the event. Really appreciate it. Can we please have a huge round of applause for her? Thank you. Next, we have Dr. Kia Das Ghosh. I think she's not here. Let's move to the next one. Mr. J.D. Pathwa, Treasurer, Taradevi Harakchand, Kankaria Jain College. Do we have him here? I think. Can we have the Mr. J.D. Pathwa? Sir, are you here? Sir, can you please come? Can we please have a huge round of applause for Dr. Jaydeep? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next, we have Dr. Monojit Ray, Principal, Barakpur Rashtragurus, Southern College. Thank you, sir, for being part of the event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Dr. Monojit? Thank you, sir. Next, we have Professor Dipali Singhi, Principal, J.D. Birla Institute. Thank you, ma'am, for taking out the time and coming to the event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for her? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have Dr. Saswati Sanyal, Principal, Ram Mohan College. Thank you, ma'am, for being part of the event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for her? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Next, we have Dr. Devi Priya De, Principal, Panihati Mahavidyalaya. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Dr. Devi Priya? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Next, we have Dr. Sandeep Kumar Paul, Principal, City College of Commerce and Business Administration. Do we have Dr. Sandeep over here? Thank you, sir, for coming to the event. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him? Thank you, Dr. Paul. Thank you, sir. Next, we have Dr. Shubhra, Professor and Acting Principal, Khurram Bosque Central College. Can we please have a huge round of applause for her? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Next up, we have Professor Kingshuk Chaudhary, Principal. Round of applause for Professor Kingshuk. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Principal and Secretary, Shyama Prasad College. Can we please have a huge round of applause for him? Thank you, Dr. Yadav. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Yadav. Thank you, sir. Next up, we have Mr. Arijit Mukherjee, Assistant Vice President, RMS University. Thank you, sir, for being part of the event. Really appreciate your presence. Thank you. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Mr. Arijit? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Arijit. Next up, we have Professor Tamojit Ghosh Roy, Head Corporate Relations Placements, Army Institute of Management. Thank you, sir. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Professor Tamojit? Thank you. Thank you. Last but not the least, we have Dr. Runa Biswas, Principal, Shivnath Sastry College. Thank you for being part of the event, ma'am. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Dr. Runa? We have Dr. Ram Praha Chaudhary, Director, Department of Commerce, University of Kolkata. Extremely sorry, I just missed out your name. we have Dr. Ram. We have Dr. Ram. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Dr. Ram? With this, we end our roundtable discussion. Now, can we please have everyone up front so that we could just have a group picture?